I know we talk a lot about New York and Chicago and all them places, but man, they just keep, I don't know, giving. So we'll just keep, I don't know, taking. Well, the latest is coming out of New York is this. And I want you to be seated for this one because I had to be as well in order to try and understand exactly what's going on. So just have a seat. Make sure you're grabbing the side of your chair. There's arm, just hold on to it real tight, white knuckles and all. You know that New York has been saying that hey, if we don't do something about this stuff, we're going to implode. New York is just going to go under. Well, now he's offering all the migrants that don't want to be there a free flight to anywhere they want.
New York City is offering migrants a free one-way ticket to anywhere in the world. City's established a new re-ticketing center in Manhattan where asylum seekers can pick up the ticket.
Man, look, I will gladly identify as an illegal today just to get there and say, hey, man, look, I need a flight. Paris would be great. That'd be a first one. So he's offering them money, room and board, and now flights anywhere they want to go, anywhere in the world, not the United States only, the world. What does that mean for New Yorkers? Now, hear me out, and I mean all New Yorkers. You have a mayor that is so concerned about listen carefully to this. He is so concerned about what the immigrants are going to do to New York financially that he's willing to financially bankrupt New York to get them gone. If you can't see the nonsensical side of this, I really don't know what to tell you. You have people that show up here, very first off, illegally. And I don't want to hear nobody telling me that how there's no illegal people. Whether you like it or not, we live within some rules of a society that you didn't have a hand in making. You just have to comply with certain things, laws of the land. If you want them changed, you know who to vote for. So here's the thing. There are laws when it comes to entering the United States. There are certain parameters set in place to keep the United States safe. When those rules are ignored, it's called breaking the law, thereby making you what we would consider a criminal. And by the law, a criminal has less rights to certain things because you forfeited that right by your actions. You see how that works? Good. So when you become a criminal, then turn to the people who have made you a criminal by the things you did, you are now looking to them to help you as a criminal get more rights than the people who are still law-abiding. Does anyone see a problem with this? They get more money. They get allowances, by the way, per month. Real good check. You get room and board. You get a flight anywhere you want. And then still, you can get anything you want after that for clothes, your children, and jobs. Meanwhile, you have New York hit harder than many other places with homelessness. They are homeless bound. Everywhere you go in New York now, just like with California, there are homeless strips right down the street. Tents everywhere, pieces of cardboard all over the floor. I remember going to New York. This was back in 1997. And it was when you could still go into the, Statue of Liberty, and you could climb all the way up, and you could go see the Twin Towers, and you could go on top of all these massive buildings, and it was a free-flowing, quick-paced society. I said to myself I would never live there simply because the lights never shut off. You could be in your house, and there was always this big 5,000-watt bulb right outside your door, flaring lights at you. That's why I didn't like New York. It was too bustling. But it was bustling. You could actually live there and feel like you were living. There was something about New York that was vibrant. Fast forward to 2010, 15, 16, 17, and New York has become almost a third world country, all thanks to the people who run it. Now, you have a certain mayor who is affording people who are by nature running from difficulty, I get that, but by all logical reasonings are here illegally against the law. and they have more privileges than every by law abiding citizen in New York. We've told you before that sometimes the things you vote for can come back and bite you. This is just one of them. This is the situation as it is now. Whether you meant for it to be this way or not, it is now. There are people here that are getting more benefits for doing less than you are. The people that are not under the Constitution are getting constitutional rights. And the people that are here under the Constitution aren't getting any. You call that upside down. You call that flipping the norm. But we were warned that this would happen, though. We were told that this was the plan. So how do you solve it? It's a really easy solve. Change directions. Can't keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result. You got to change. And sometimes it might be changing to something that you have already considered to be ludicrous. But let me ask you this. Is what going on right now sensible to you? Does it seem reasonable to you? If you were honest with yourself, you know the answer is no, it's not reasonable. But it's the plan. Snap out of it, New York. Snap out of it. You're the same people that were so resilient after 9/11. You couldn't find an unpatriotic person in New York. Even if you tried to, you'd be sequestered and stopped right away. And now, anti-American rhetoric everywhere. So it's up to you if you want to be branded as the new third world country of the United States. Or you turn a new leaf and start systematically changing things for the better. I have this one thing to tell you, though. Time is short. And the more damage they do, the more time you'll need to undo it if you can. Time is running out, New York. Act quickly.